up with the idea of behaviorist theory. That means through drill and through practice and through imitation, second language acquisition will be a part of their behavior, and they will be speaking that language quite frequently and they will be writing that language quite frequently. That means the issue is that the language learning or the target language should be a part of your behavior. That is the key aspects of behaviorist language theory. Again, the behaviorist theory believes that infants learn oral language from their human role model through a process involving imitation. Infants learn language, observing their parents, listening their parents. So what does an infant do? Infant repeats, imitates. So repetition, imitation, and also other part will be there. That is rewards and practice. Rewards, practice. Rewards, practice. So rewards can be quite similar with the enforcement, motivation. I have said the motivation you can come from your parents, motivation you can come from your teacher, motivation you can get from your friends as well. Okay, if you speak good English, okay, instructor might say, oh, good, good, good. Your teacher might say, good, good, good. As in the initial stage of the class, I listen the definition delivered by you and I say that good. I didn't criticize vehemently. No, it is not. So if I say good, so this instruction and motivation will be a part of the reward in second language acquisition, especially in behaviorist theory. But if I would say, oh, what you have written, it is not quite similar to the definition of behavior. That is also demotivation. Okay, that will also be included in behaviorist learning theory. Don't forget that we started that anything will be a part of your behavior. And infants' second language learning will be a part of infants' behavior in which way? Through imitation, repetition, and in case of audiolingualism, that is drill. What type of drill? Extensive drill. Through extensive drill, through repetition, through imitation, something will be a part of your behavior, and you can deliver that activities quite frequently without any interruption. Main concern is that something should be a part of your behavior. If language learning becomes a part of your behavior, that you can produce the language quite easily. And so imitation, repetition, drill, through imitation, repetition, drill, that language learning will be a part of your behavior, and that language learning will be increased by rewards and practice. And this rewards and practice, the human role models of an infant's environment provide the stimuli. Another new word, stimuli, that means enhancement, encouragement. Okay, so if anybody encourages, stimuli is the plural of stimulus. Stimulus, Bangla holo ki? Uddipok. Okay, clap. What do you say? That means whenever some audience will clapping you, that means you will be inspired. In case of language learning, this stimuli or stimulus becomes the way of expression. So stimulus, what would be the stimulus? That is reward. That can be positive reward and that can be negative reward. Okay, but stimulus will be there, enthusiasm will be there, inspiration will be there. So human being will be inspired through inspiration. In case of second language acquisition, this inspiration or motivation is called stimulus. And in behaviorist language theory, stimulus plays very vital role, and that was quoted from Kothar and Rodgel in 2004. Okay, so who proposed such kind of tendency that I have said earlier? Actually, there are some proponents. And who are the proponents? These are the three important persons who initiated this behaviorist theory. What is the behaviorist theory? That language learning should be a part of your behavior. If it becomes a part of your behavior through habit, then you can speak that language quite frequently. And these two persons, J.B. Watson, that means John B. Watson and B.F. Skinner, are the two principal persons who initiated this behaviorist learning theory, observing what? Observing the principles of audiolingualism. Okay, so when you will be describing the history of behaviorism, you have to take a little bit quotation from audiolingualism. In which way? That means through drill and through extensive exercise, language learning will be a part of your behavior. Observing that situation, J.B. Watson and B.F. Skinner, they initiated that theory. What is behaviorist linguist theory? Watson believed that human behavior resulted from the specific stimuli. Stimuli means motivation. Okay. So behavior, motivation, stimulus, encouragement, enthusiasm. Okay. And Watson, the key person of behaviorist learning theory, he said that human behavior will be formed for the basis of stimulus. Without stimulus, your behavior will not be. And what kind of stimulus? Motivation, what kind of motivation? That would be a different issue. That means there might be self-motivation, that is self-motivated person, or the motivation might come from the instructor, from your friends, from your parents. Okay. But Watson believed that behavior will be formed when only for the cause of stimuli, and elicited certain response when the behavior will be formed with some enthusiasms, and that will be elicited, that will be conveyed through some response. Response, what type of response? If I encourage you that, yeah, look that student is sitting quite attentively and attending the class. So whenever I will be telling this sentence, noting a student, the whole class, first time that student will be attentive, okay, and next time after telling this thing, next time in every class with whom I said to that word that student is attending class repeatedly, that is my stimulus. What is the stimulus? I said that student is attending class with minor attention. That is the stimulus. After my stimulus, that student will be having some response. What is the response? From the next class, he or she will be attending the class attentively. Again, একজন স্টুডেন্টের ক্ষেত্রে আমি বললাম যে হলো খুব ভালো মনোযোগের সাথে ক্লাস করছে, এটা তার জন্য কি হলো একটা স্টিমুলাস, তাকে আমি ইন্সপায়ার করলাম তার বিহেভিয়ারটা। এটার মধ্যে ওই বিহেভিয়ারটার জন্য সে কি করলো? রেসপন্স করলো কি পরের ক্লাসগুলো সে অ্যাটেন্টিভলি অংশগ্রহণ করছে। সেম থিংস উইল বি হ্যাপেনিং টু দ্য আদার স্টুডেন্ট অফ দিস class, and that is the thing that is delivered by the proponent of behaviorist language theory, J.B. Watson. Watson said that of course the behavior will be formed for the basis of some stimulus, that is motivation, reward, inspiration, whichever, and from which person you may be, it doesn't matter, but behavior will of course be formed with some stimulus, and after getting that stimulus, that behavior will be exposed or will be shown with some response. What is the response? That is by attending class or by doing any kind of activities. In case of second language learning, if you get inspired, then that would be a part, language learning will be a part of your behavior, and you will be responding in which way? You will be responding by the delivery of the language, target language you are learning. Okay, so that is J.B. Watson initiated that theory. The behaviorist theory also suggests that language is constructed through continuous exposure and the positive reinforcement. Again and again, he also believes other behaviorist theory. Who is the other behaviorist theory? We have got another behaviorist theory. Who is that? B.F. Skinner. B.F. Skinner says that behavior is formed through continuous exposure and positive reinforcement. Extraneous, just again we can go back to audiolingualism. In audiolingualism, what happened? 6 days in a week, 8 hours. That means continuously you are exposed to the target language. In a day, 8 hours you are exposed to that thing. Forget about the second language. If you are exposed to someone else extensively, it will be a part of your behavior. In case of second language learning, whenever you will be exposed to your target language quite extensively, অনেক সময় ধরে repeatedly যখন আপনি থাকবেন, তখনই হচ্ছে your behavior will be constructed. And the positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement, yeah, you can do. You can do. There is a book written by Shiv Khera, You Can Win. Have you read this book?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You can win. You can win. You should purchase that book that you can win. Okay. So that is the belief of the behaviorist theories that behavior will be constructed through continuous exposure of the